Welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Rahul Sharma and I will be presenting before you the fifth module titled Marketing Environment under the paper Tourism and Hospitality Marketing. After completing this module, you will be able to describe the macro environmental forces affecting a company's customer serving ability, explain about how the changes in economic and demographic factors affect marketing, explain the prominent changes in political and natural factors affecting marketing, and identify the major trends in cultural and technological factors affecting marketing. Introduction to macro environmental factors. Different types of actors and forces affect a firm's ability to create and maintain fruitful target audience relationships. Companies that are successful do appreciate the importance of keeping track of different environmental forces and adapting to changing business environment. Marketing managers generally make use of marketing research and market intelligence to collect information about changes in the marketing environment. By performing a careful study of marketing environment, business heads or strategists can adapt their plans to meet the upcoming challenges and exploit forthcoming opportunities. A firm and all other actors function in a larger macro environment of forces that ultimately shape the opportunities and pose different threats to the business. There are societal forces in a macro environment, that is demographic, cultural, economic, natural, political and technological forces that affects the entire macro environment. Now we will be discussing about these different macro environmental forces in detail. Demographic forces. Demography is the study of human population in relation to occupation, age, gender, race, marital status or income, etc. Demographic factors make for noteworthy influence on the demand of hospitality services. The reason for marketers to have huge interest in this factor is that it comprises of people, and it is the people who form a market. The world population is changing and growing at a very high rate, and this new diverse population poses multiple threats to a business. One needs to understand that people are important, as it is the needs of the people due to which businesses exist. We can see it from other perspective also, that the driving force behind the development of markets are the people. The demographic features that relate to growth of population are death and birth rates, gender ratio, age group of different constituents of the population, literacy rate, ethnicity amongst population, population density, ratio of urban and rural population, and much more like this. If the total population would be consisting of people in older age group bracket and children, then in such a demography there would be high demand for medicines and walking sticks. In case if demography would be comprising of more younger people, then the demand could be of more lifestyle related products. If we consider other features of the population like rate of literacy, then it is seen that with higher literacy rate the quality of life is greatly influenced. In the times of this demographic changes due to swift world population growth, the study of people is vital for business owners or managers. The simple reason behind this is that shifting demographics means fluctuating markets, and fluctuating markets means there is a necessity for adjusting marketing strategies. The need for a business is to keep a close eye upon the changing demographics of the target audience. Few demographic trends that are impacting the businesses are growth in population. The population in the world is rising at a quick rate, maybe not in all the parts of the world. This will definitely affect the food supply and capability to effectively service the population. The poorest countries are in more grave danger as paucity contributes to multiple problems. Emerging markets such as India and China have been getting amplified attention from the worldwide marketers because of large population base and increasing per capita incomes. Point number 2, age structure changes. Changing age structure of the population is an important trend in the demographic variable. In India, the majority of the population belongs to the 25 years to 30 years age bracket. The young population is also highly comfortable with computers and other digital technologies, making the marketers to change their strategies for a growing market like India. Third, family structure changes. Change in the family structure means that marketing strategies requires adjustments. New type of family structures have started to emerge in different countries. In India, the trend of nuclear families have been observed over the number of years. Females are participating equally in the household decisions, and dual career couples are now a reality in India. Number 4, geographic shift in population. Migration of population is the new reality. People shift in search of a better lifestyle and career growth, even across their country's geographic boundaries. This kind of population migration due to any kind of reasons affects the demand for products and services and forces marketers to review their marketing strategies. Ethnic diversity and other factors like urbanization are adding to the new opportunities for marketers. Economic forces. Economic environment is a very important component of the macro marketing environment. The economic forces comprise of aspects that relate with consumer purchasing power and expenditure patterns. For example, a firm would never initiate any kind of export to some country before completely understanding about the per capita income and about how much people in that country will be able to buy its products or services. At the time of recession, people would lose jobs, or this scenario would not be highly conducive for people to spend their disposable income, or people would be worrying about the uncertainty of some financial loss that could happen to them. On the other hand, in a country experiencing economic growth, people would be enjoying a feeling of job security and would be more willing to spend their disposable income. This kind of economic data related to use of disposable income by target audience to buy is of great use to marketers and support them in planning their production. Marketers can use the income distribution data in a country to understand about if some groups of the population are getting richer and attaining novel needs. For example, a key reason for India to be seen as an attractive market by all the big names in the industry is because of its swiftly rising middle class, and this middle class is also desiring for many improved consumer goods and services. There are multiple criteria that a marketer can observe for understanding the economic conditions in a country like India, and these could be gross domestic product, growth rate, gross national income, import duty rate, sales tax, value added tax, unemployment, inflation rate, disposable income, expenditure patterns of the population, etc. Natural forces. The regeneration of Earth's natural resources like jungles, agrarian products, aquatic products, etc. needs to be considered. There could be other non-renewable resources also which may impact any organization's production like that of minerals, oil or coal, etc. The natural forces in the macro environment of a firm become more imperative if these natural resources are required as inputs during the production process by an organization. On the other hand, if the natural resources are being affected by the activities of a firm, it is matter of serious concern not for that company only but for the society at large. The concern for environment has grown multifolds in the recent years, making natural forces an important factor to consider. Think of a company which is polluting a lot of water for making their final product and doing nothing to help the environment. The people for long are not going to tolerate such a company which is polluting their natural resources like water. In other words, a company needs to keep track of the trends in the natural environment. All these anxieties and the augmented participation of society in environmental issues needs to be considered by firms more than ever before to implement ecological sustainability. This means that firms or marketers should contribute in supporting the natural environment, for example, by carefully using renewable energy sources. Successful companies today not only support the conservation of a green planet but also reply to consumer desires and demands for ecologically friendly and responsible products. Growing shortage of raw materials, swelling pollution, and increasing concerns for renewable resources are the important trends in the natural environment. Government, after understanding the importance of natural factors for the society at large, has also started to intervene to manage this issue. To control the levels of air pollution in New Delhi, the sale of personal automobiles having high capacity engines was restricted. Moreover, one of the reasons behind the initiation of the odd even plans in the capital of India was to help control air pollution. Natural environment of a country seriously affects the tourism in that country, as tourist locations are linked to natural environment. A country which is highly dependent on the revenue generated from tourism should make every effort possible to conserve the natural environment. Many scientists have predicted that sea water level would keep on increasing due to the global warming, and this may lead to submerging of many islands into the sea by the end of this century. This is not a good news for countries which are archipelago, that is having island chains. Technological forces. One of the most important force changing our lives today is the technology. One can understand its importance by just observing the fact that technology has given us the wireless access to the internet. It is the internet due to which people living over distant geographies can communicate with each other over video as well as audio using technologies like Skype or Google Hangouts, etc. You will find multiple firms accepting digital documents in place of hand printed documents. And this thing has also led to increased pace of work in those organizations. Hospitality industry has been affected by the technological improvements in multiple ways. Today people can go for online reservation of hotels and restaurants, etc. The schedule of airlines along with associated bookings can be done from its website. Today a hotel can offer guests information about its services and other offerings in multiple languages from a same website depending on the location of the guests. Guests are shared with information not only in text but also in audio visual to make them familiarize with the hotel and locations worth visiting near to the hotel. For the rooms, rather than using locks with physical keys, hotels have updated their technology to smart cards. Smart card is a plastic card just like a debit card which is issued to a guest at the time of hotel check-in for unlocking the room door just by a swipe on the device fitted on the door. Smartphone technology is used by service organizations to assess to guests for making bookings and check on reservations and even use the electronic information of flight bookings on smartphones as a boarding pass for airlines. The business world is moving towards self-service technologies. The services like self-booking, etc. saves the time of the guests and reduces the labor to be put in any hotel. Technology is also required in hotels in managing their operations in a more efficient way. Radio frequency tags are used by hotels to manage the inventory levels. Rather than print media, today the hoteliers have access to social media to interact with actual and potential customers. Social media has also helped customers to talk back or give feedback by the customers to their service organizations. Internet has led to new consumer needs and has opened the door for service firms to take advantage of this opportunity. Political and legal forces. Political factors strongly affect the marketing decisions of a firm, and it is an important macro environmental factor. Political factors comprise of the legislations, influential groups and governmental bodies which significantly influence and many times also restrict the activities of a firm. Over the last many years, with the increasing public concern over safety standards, the governmental regulations over food processing as well as food handling has toughened a lot. This has affected day-to-day practices being followed by many hotels and restaurants. Serving of alcohol comes under the regulatory authority in India. Take an example of state like Gujarat, where liquor cannot be served by any hotel or restaurant as it is a liquor dry state. Taxes that are put upon by local administration, state government or central government on hotels and restaurants have become an attractive source of revenue for these bodies. It has been witnessed many times that different hospitality associations work together to ensure that different kind of taxes do not become oppressive for their businesses. Different regulations are created by the governing bodies to protect the businesses from each other, that is, to ensure fair competition, as it is natural tendency of the people who would be running a business to neutralize the threats. So there are government regulations in place to prevent unfair competition. It is not only businesses that needs protection against unfair trade practices but consumers also. There is a Consumer Protection Act in India to protect the interest of consumers against any wrongdoings by any of the businesses. Hotels can reduce the impact of government regulations on their activities by encouraging good trade practices. Interest of the society at large is also protected by various government legislations. There are many activities supported by government which discourage consumption of tobacco related products and liquor to improve the quality of life. A business should look beyond the regulatory system and promote the culture of doing the right things. Other primary area of concern today is the use of consumer information available with the corporates. With the increased use of internet and companies collecting consumers data during research activities, the ethical use of consumer related information is the talk of the decade. There has been concerns in the past about the use of consumer data from the internet by businesses to make unfair advantages for themselves. There are many industry regulatory bodies and professional trade associations like Advertising Standards Council of India, which would suggest code of ethics to the marketers. The firms which are socially responsible and make efforts to protect the long-term interests of the consumers and actively participate in environment protection are considered in high spirits by consumers also. Socio-cultural forces. Socio-cultural forces comprise of those forces that affect the perception, behavior, value system and preferences of a society. A society in total as a shared entity shapes the behavior of its members by influencing an individual's beliefs and values. Cultural characteristics play their role in affecting the marketing decision making. People who are living in a society carries a persisting set of core beliefs and values. Core beliefs like being honest is important passes from generation to generation and are enforced by the education institutes. From country to country, the social cultural thread would vary. It is very important and difficult task for companies to understand these socio-cultural changes while doing business activities across different parts of the world. A hotel in Israel would be required to set up two kitchens instead of one. In this country, there is one kitchen for dairy products and one separate for meat. This also increases the cost of hotel operations in Israel. Within each society, there are multiple subcultures. It comprises of those group of people who carry a shared value system based upon certain experiences in life. Division of Indian society based upon different religions depict a subculture in which members from each religion carry a unique set of beliefs and preferences and perceptions. These subgroups can also be differentiated based upon their unique wants and consumption patterns. Summary: different types of actors and forces affect a firm's ability to create and maintain fruitful target audience relationships. Companies that are successful do appreciate the importance of keeping track of different environmental forces and adapting to changing environment. There are forces in a macro environment, that is demographic, socio-cultural, economic, natural, political and legal, and technological forces that affect the entire macro environment. Demographic factors make for a noteworthy influence on the demand of hospitality services, and marketers have huge interest in this factor as it comprises of people. And it is the people who form a market. The economic forces comprises of aspects that relate with consumer purchasing power and expenditure patterns. Government, after understanding the importance of natural factors for the society at large, has also started to intervene to manage this issue. Natural environment of a country seriously affects the tourism in that country, as tourist locations are linked to natural environment. A country which is highly dependent on the revenue generated from tourism should make every effort possible to conserve the natural environment. Technological forces are also shaping the businesses environment, like the social media has helped customers to talk back or give feedback to the companies. Internet has led to new consumer needs and has opened the door for service firms to take advantage of this opportunity. Political factors comprise of the legislations, influential groups and governmental bodies which significantly influence and many times also restrict the activities of a firm. Over the last many years, with the increasing public concern over safety standards, the governmental regulations over food processing as well as food handling have toughened a lot. Socio-cultural forces comprise of those forces that affect the perception, behavior, value system and preferences of a society. Thank you.